I truly pray that men continue to wake up and realize that they are going to have to be the ones to save the world, unfortunately. Because us women, we're not awakened enough to do it. But it's really going to take men. And I'm sitting here, I'm thinking about Zion Williamson. So, Zion Williamson has had a long history with females, specifically OnlyFans models. And he just, on a larger scale, because I don't want to just make it about Zion, but on a larger scale, men just really have to grasp the concept of controlling their desires, because women are just so evil and seductive and salacious, and it blows my mind that there's been so many examples of men being taken advantage of by women, and men still, some men of course, not all, but in this case Zion, continue to take the bait. And especially in his situation, because it continues to happen to him. And the reason I say it's going to take men to save the world is because women really, and not all women, of course, but a lot of these women nowadays, they get their power by the men that they sleep with. They're just like energy vampires. They sleep with these men, and they take and they take. The Shannon Sharps, all these men who are losing their careers, and then of course everyday men are losing access to their kids, men are losing money, men are losing resources, their homes, and divorces. Just all types of things are happening to where men are getting their things that they've worked for and they've earned taken from them, just because they happen to get involved with the wrong female, an evil female. And it's literally going to take men to get self-discipline and withhold their sexual desires, and just start cutting off their resources to these women. Because as long as women know, hey, I can get a man to pay my bills, I can get a man to do this. Now granted, if that's your man, your husband, cool, that's great, that's what it should be, if that's what works for you all. But as far as women who haven't put any skin in the game, being able to extract resources from men time and time again, and other women seeing it on social media, and now it creating an atmosphere where that's the goal, that's what women desire, to be like that. As long as that continues, the world is just going to continue to be what it is as far as relationship and family dynamics. And I really, unfortunately, don't think women are going to stop being evil because it's working for them. A lot of them are winning and coming up through this stuff, getting all of these things. And it's been going on for, a very long time. And it's going to be up to the men to say no more. I don't care how thick you are. I don't care how attractive you are. I don't care. About clapping you. Like, it's gonna take that level of discipline from men to where they no longer care about sleeping with these women, to the point where it then forces women to step their womanhood up. Because a lot of women, they're just sexual objects at this point. And I want to do a video, maybe later today or another time, a little bit, to dig a little bit deeper on that. But the point is, women are just, a lot of women are just sexual objects because that's all they have to be. They can extract everything that they want. They can achieve, they can gain everything that they want just by being that. And the only way that that can stop is if men say no more. We're not going to put up with this. I'm not going to be sending you $2,000, Zion Williamson. I'm not going to be paying your bills. I'm not going to do these things just to sleep with you. That has to happen. That's the only way things can change at this point. Some women are waking up, but it's slow. And I feel like a lot more men are waking up and have awoken, and a lot more men knew all along that this is what it was. So it's going to take more and more men in mass. And it's working. It's definitely happening, and it's working. Women are online complaining, talking about what men aren't doing. And I just pray that men can continue to be on that trajectory and take more men with them, as far as in that mindset, not from a place of being salacious, but just from a place of the greater good of humanity. Because this doesn't need to be the standard for our children. This doesn't need to be the standard for the future, that, oh, you can just sleep with the right man and then extort him for his resources, extort him for money, extort him for whatever. It's killing the family and dating atmosphere, for our current time and for future generations to come. And yeah, it's really gonna take men to do that for us. And I feel women will follow suit, slow, but many women will follow suit and be more receptive to the information if their resources are cut off. As long as they're still getting their bills paid and winning off of this system, it's not going to correct. So, yeah, it's going to take men. As usual, men got to save the day. Yeah, that's all I got for you today. I love you. I'll talk to y'all later.